Dear Ellie, by the time you get to my house, I'll be in Ulaanbaatar looking at yurts and milking yaks. I wish you could have come with me on this trip. Mongolia is full of wonders. And then again, my house is full of wonders too, if you learn how to see.
Come on, Atlas! Come on, we gotta go! Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh, good boy!
Gosh, it's muddy.
Well, all looks the same. He still hasn't painted the outside.
Dear Grandpa, I think it's really crummy that you aren't going to be here this summer vacation. That's 2 years in a row. Last year you even missed Christmas. Are you ever going to come home?
Come on, Ellie, you could open the door.
No, I want to do it.
Oh, let her do it.
Come on, Atlas!
Well, Mongolia or not, it's a poor host who doesn't look after his house guests.
What am I supposed to do for 2 weeks?
Tell you what, I'll open the mouth, you can do the rest.
Come on, Atlas.
So, what are you going to do for 2 weeks?
I think we're just in time. I think it might rain.
Can't have a picnic every day, and if I know my son, he'll be on the telephone most of the time.
I could read War and Peace, I suppose.
I guess I'll have to figure out a way of being there without being there.
I love the smell.
What smell?
His pipe. Can't you smell it?
I love the smell too.
Oh, it's stuffy in here. We should open some windows.
All the way up here, Dad was giving me big hints about stuff you pulled on him when he was a kid. He kept telling me to keep my eyes open. I'm not as gullible as Dad, Grandpa.
What are you doing, Ellie?
I was just thinking about Grandpa. I really wish you were here.
It's hard not to think about him when you're here.
Yeah.
Power's on. Hey, don't think so much. You should take some of your things up to your tree room.
I hear the tree has grown.
And remember, keep your eyes open.
Take the dog with you.
Come on, Atlas.
Now, what would you want to do? As I recall, you're the sort of person who enjoys solving puzzles. Let me see now. You're going to need a guidebook and a key, maybe 3. And perhaps a clever person like yourself needs a clue to start them on their quest.
Food for thought. Are you hungry? That's the clue. It's up to you. That is the clue.
Mom! Mom! Look what I found.
That's beautiful.
I know, but there's no key.
Well, you just have to keep looking.
Will you help me?
No. Grandpa wants it to be your own surprise. You have to do your own discovery. Are you hungry?
No, I'm not hungry. No point asking Dad either. You know, he practically brought his whole office with him this time.
I'm almost done.
Am I hungry? What's the duck doing in the fridge?
I know. A duck in the refrigerator is pretty corny. but it'll probably get your attention sooner or later.
Wow! I found the key!
Oh, leave it.
Ah, the facts might be important.
I'm still not young enough to know everything. But you are.
Okay, now you can open the guidebook. Recognize the place? You should. It's this house. Familiar territory, you think? Trust me. It's full of surprises.
It's 8 o'clock. Do you know where you are?
Dear Ellie, I'm writing this page of the letter under a pale Mongolian moon and a canopy of stars bright enough to read by. The same stars you have over your head tonight. Tomorrow, if you stay on the trail, you'll find another way of seeing, and I hope another level of perception. Can't help but envy you a little bit. What I wouldn't give to be seeing it all for the first time, through fresh eyes. A world of wonders, a universe of surprises, and it's all yours. You were a part of it, and it is a part of you.
Night, night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
I hope this alarm clock works. The last time I tried, it flooded the upstairs hallway. Okay, you'll need another key. And where should I hide the second key? Maybe I could get the morning to lead you right to it. Sunlight. Through a prism. Breaking into its component parts. Red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Let's see if you can follow the rainbow.
You know, Grandpa, it's a good thing it wasn't cloudy this morning. Otherwise, I'd never have found the second key. Grandpa, it's so dark. I don't know how you can see anything down here.
The second key should get you into my workshop. I didn't want to make it too easy for you. You're probably there now. That's the main thing. And maybe it's a good thing I'm not going to be there. It's better if you take your own time. You know, the finest scientific instruments in this entire house are the ones on either side of your nose. Blue, as I recall. A wonderful arrangement of light-sensitive lenses and retinal screens and nerves sending signals to the brain. And what does the brain do with the information? Well, depends on whose brain it is, I suppose. Mine likes to collect things. Information, pictures, poetry, memories, ideas. This is where I build things. Things to help me think. Things to help me see. And sometimes, things just for the pure pleasure of it. Sooner or later, you'll get around to the microscopes. Wonderful instrument. Not bad for something invented in the 17th century. I'll bet the first time old Anton von Leeuwenhoek had a good look through his new toy, his hair stood on end. I know mine did.
Am I supposed to feed all these creatures? Or can they fend for themselves for 2 weeks? There's an awful lot of green stuff in your aquarium.
While you're down there, I hope you have a look at the big terrarium. There's a chameleon in there, and a mantid that looks like a dead leaf. That's what he's called, the dead leaf mimicking mantid. Which one has the best camouflage, you think? The chameleon tries hard, but he never gets the colors quite right. Even though his eyes can swivel independently in any direction, he can't see what's under his feet most of the time. Sort of like some humans. We can't see what's under our noses. Now, I suppose there's some things under our noses we'd be just as happy not to know too much about. But you know, Ellie, it's all quite beautiful once you start to see how things fit together. Beauty, after all, is in the eye of the beholder. What do you think a moth's compound eye beholds? 1,000 Nellies? Every creature has its own way of seeing the world. We humans have always wanted to see everything. Under one of those microscopes is something kind of interesting. What do you think it is? A Persian carpet? Maybe a ceremonial mask? It's the wing of a Madagascar sunset moth. Pretty flashy outfit, isn't it? Literally. The iridescent scales flash in the sun to attract a mate or fool a predator. How about this? What do you think this is? I'll give you a hint. What are you sprinkling on your salad these days? Flowers? Lumps of coal? Stones? Diamonds? You find these marvels in shakers marked salt and pepper. And this? I'm not sure. Could be Earl Grey, could be orange pekoe. Tea leaves. Like the twisted tree trunks in a tropical forest. Some people claim they can see the future in them. I don't have that particular talent. But I know one thing. If your quest has taken you this far, you can probably see the forest for the trees. I'm going to leave you a third key. What could you look through next? Special eyes for special ways of seeing. Keep both eyes open. And remember, look into the forest.
Atlas, are you going to carry a stick? No? You lazy dog. Hello, hello? Claire?
Come and have a
Could you
look.
open the lid to the wood box, please?
Have a look at this. They're the pictures you took last time we were here.
Oh, it's the old chair that he made into a swing.
What are you looking at?
I think there's something there for you.
What?
Have a look.
Maybe I should have said look into the forest, inside.
She'll catch it.
It's in here. And then it's out there.
Into the forest. I think I've got it. Dear grandfather, do you know that you've exactly 49 locks in your house? I counted.
What's the matter, honey?
I've tried all the doors. The key doesn't fit anywhere.
What do you mean it doesn't fit? Let me see. Well, I don't know.
Can I try? Ellie,
What?
have a look at this.
Let me have a look.
Your mother's a genius.
Hey, it's the island.
Well, come on, I'll take you over there.
No, I'm going alone.
We can all go.
No, I'm going alone. Come on, Atlas, come on.
So there.
I would have figured it out, eventually. If it's not a real key, I hope the door's open.
Any luck?
Luck has nothing to do with it.
What has?
Skills as a fisherman.
I can see that.
All right, you try it.
Atlas, stay.
The illuminator started out small, but by the time I finished, it needed its own house.
The illuminator? What on earth is this?
Now what am I supposed to do, Grandpa?
Life is fascinating, Ellie, and it's all around you. My plan was to build a special kind of observatory that looks inward instead of outward. That's one of the things the human race is all about. We invent things to help us gather information. And another thing that humans do, one of their finer qualities, I think, is share the information they collect. And share the illuminators that they build.
What does he want?
Tell him to call me on the cell phone.
Come on, I want to show you something.
Well, it's nice to be invited.
Getting wet.
Yes, this glue goes well with the house. It leaks. Well, I wonder what he's been up to over there. I guess we'll find out.
Come on in, you guys. Hey, Dad. You're taller. You look through that one. And Mom, you look through that one.
You've heard about the butterfly that flapped its wings in Paraguay and made it rain in Amsterdam. It works like this. It's all connected. Every time you strike a match, you imitate the sun and stars producing energy, heat, and light, and setting molecules in motion. Your own self is a factory, a self-sustaining power plant where molecules are rearranged, producing heat, expending energy. Your every exhalation is a soft typhoon that stirs the air inside the room and lifts the ambient temperature. Everyone and everything is rearranging molecules. With every breath, with every step you take, the earth is shifted. Gravity, in all its forms, the myriad phases, frequencies, and fates of countless systems, all entwined, where things fall down and things fall up. In every drop, a universe. These are volvox, each one no bigger than the head of a pin. And you thought it was just the green stuff growing in the aquarium. 10,000 cells in each floating little factory of life-sustaining, rearranging, ever-changing, gene-mutating molecules. We are part of a universe wherein the tiniest creature is a host of complex systems of molecules with properties unique to their requirements. If you crush the dried shells of sea fireflies, you release the chemicals that make their cold light deep beneath the surface of the sea, and so reveal the tiny secrets of their private world. Let there be light. The eye requires it. We need light to make our world. It's possible to become a bit too dependent on light. This jumping spider's eyes, all 8 of them, can see in all directions. But his eyesight is so highly evolved it has overwhelmed his other senses. In the dark, he is almost helpless. He almost ceases to exist. Now this critter, the reason Atlas wears a flea collar, doesn't care about the light. Some species of flea don't even bother with eyes. They feel things, vibrations, frequencies. In fact, if there are no vibrations to wake them up, their systems can remain shut down for a year, until the footfall of a passing dog or cat makes them jump aboard the movable feast. This little mosquito larva gets along quite well with undeveloped senses. No eyes, no ears. She spends all her time eating and rearranging her molecules. She's in the process of becoming one of our less welcome house guests. Right before your eyes, a bowl of fruit becomes something else. Not anything you'd eat, perhaps, but trust me, some tiny creature finds it very appetizing. Fruit, stones, brontosauri bone. The atoms that make up you and me have been around for billions of years and been all sorts of things. Without transformation, the universe would die of boredom. Look into this forest. Those stones, caught among what look like trees, are grains of pollen upon a bee. If pollen couldn't travel this way, the world would be a poorer place. But pollen's not the only thing that travels with the bee. Here's a mite happily going about its business. To it, the bee is all the world it knows or needs. Such an obliging creature, the honeybee. She works in the garden all day long, pollinating flowers, making golden honey. And whether she knows it or not, giving life to creatures she has never met. You know, Ellie, everyone builds an illuminator of some kind, even if it's just a campfire or a line scratched in the earth. You'll make one for yourself sooner or later.
What are you doing?
I was just making something special for Grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I finished the family album. Got to fix the cover. Got any glue?
No, but I'm sure there's some down here.
Look at you.
That is not me.
Yes, it is. Little Miss Poppy? Atlas.
Is there room for one more?
Hmm.
I have a picture of something from under the microscope. It should be the family album with everybody else. How about right here?
Close your eyes.
Why?
Just close them.
That's Grandpa's watch.
I have asked your mother to give you this watch, which I got in 1934 on a trip through Europe. I want you to have it because a watch is a symbol of the way creation works. Everything fits together. Everything depends on everything else. The same way the watch depends on you. You have to keep it going.
Dear Grandpa, the illuminator was a big success. Dad turned off the fax machine and finally caught a fish. Mom thinks there's a definite connection. I wonder what he'll catch when he turns off the cell phone. Anyway, Mom and Dad are much more fun than I thought. But there's still one thing missing here. Grandpa, I'm sure Mongolia is fascinating and everything, but it's time you came home. I've made something for you. You'll find it somewhere in, you know, the hidden dimension. But I promise you won't need a key.